Hello, church. I pray you're well. If I don't have the chance to know you, my name is Will Davis Jr., and if you're watching this video, you're somehow connected to Austin Christian Fellowship, either through attendance or through social media or otherwise. And I reach out to you today, June 1st, 2020, for the same reason many leaders are reaching out or being asked to reach out across our country right now, and you know why. I speak to you with a broken and heavy heart, like a lot of people do today. Not because I have to, but because I want to. We're being asked a lot, what's ACF's response to this George Floyd murder and the response to it? And our response is, we're going to continue to do what we've been doing. First of all, I had the pleasure of growing up in Austin, Texas. I went to an integrated high school. I had as many friends who were African American as were Anglo and Hispanic, and it was just normal for me. And while I can't in any way imagine what they must be feeling right now, my heart breaks for them. I've been in contact with a couple of them, and it's heartbreaking. What ACF is going to do is what we do. We're going to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ. The gospel includes racial reconciliation. The mystery of the gospel is that Gentiles and Jews, the two most segregated, hating groups of each other in history, are made one in Jesus. The secret to the end of racism or ethnic hatred is Jesus. And that's our number one response always in times like this, is to point people to the heart of Jesus, who changes hatred, who changes racism, and presents love in a way that is irreversible. We're going to continue to support ministries and nonprofits that work for social justice and racial healing, and do our best to make sure they're fully equipped to do what they do so well. We're going to continue to pray. In fact, I hope we have a prayer call today at noon. I hope every one of you are on it. Every day we have prayer calls 5 days a week, and what better time to pray than right now? So join us on those. And then finally, we're going to worship. I think there's a direct relationship between some of the nightmarish scenarios we see being played out in our country right now, even before the George Floyd protests. I think there's a relationship between those and the lack of worship in our country right now due to COVID. Worship is warfare. Worship keeps the enemy at bay, and there is a worship vacuum in America right now. So we're going to come back on June 21st, a couple weeks from now, and plant our feet hard on the ACF hilltop and sing to our God. It's not a reopening of our weekend events. It's just a one-time event. I'll tell you more about it later. It's not really the point of the video today. Is our country's future is the point of the video. And we'll sing and we'll worship and we'll put our voice up there with everybody else's, saying that God is great and that God is holy, and pray for God to bring justice to our land. ACF, this is a great time to be a Christian. It's a hard time to be American, but it's a great time to be a Christian. So let our lights shine before men, that we might show them the love of Jesus Christ, the healing of Jesus Christ, the forgiveness of Jesus Christ. Christ is the answer in this cultural chaos we're living through right now. Jesus really is still the answer. I love you and I'm proud of you. And I'll say more about our worship event on the 21st at a future date. But for now, let's keep doing what we're doing. Let's preach the gospel and let's pray like crazy. I love you, and I'll see you soon.